everybody, what's up? Happy Friday. My name's Analog Amber and welcome into the stream. Welcome in Clag and welcome in Raver Gamer and Ian. Thank you all for joining me tonight. This week has been kind of a crazy week. And something that I just wanted to get off my chest right away is hello, invisible Amber. Am I invisible? No? Oh. My brain just doesn't work today, Clag, sorry. So one thing I just wanted to get off my chest right away at the beginning of stream, is that it's been kind of a tumultuous week just in the world. And as you all may know, you may want to refresh if you're not seeing video. Yeah, everything looks like it should be good on my end. Hopefully you can at least hear me. I know I was having some trouble, but it seems to have been fixed. Yeah, I'm not seeing any issues, so I didn't know I am. Okay, perfect. So this week here in Wisconsin, there was a man named Jacob Blake who was shot 7 times in the back by police as he was returning to his car where his 3 children were. He's currently out of the ICU but still in critical condition, and his family has set up a GoFundMe for his medical bills, bills that have accumulated since this has happened, therapy bills for his children and things like that. If you are so inclined and would like to make a donation, if you want to hit !BLM for Black Lives Matter, and you can get the link to the GoFundMe as well as a link to an article about other ways to demand justice for Jacob Blake. Jacob Black is from Harry Potter. Sirius Black. My brain scrambled up today, friends. So yeah, if you're so inclined to do that, there are some links for you. I don't have a ton of information, but I do have friends who are being directly affected by rioting and stuff that are happening in Kenosha too. So I encourage you all to take some time, read the information, find out what's going on. I know there's things that are happening in Minneapolis too, where I also have friends located. And time just continues to be tumultuous, so I hope everybody just takes care of themselves and stays safe, and know that I'm here for you, and here with virtual hugs if you need them, since there's social distancing and all that, and I hope that everyone is doing okay. Take care of yourselves and others, friends. Yes, exactly. If you take care of yourself first, and then if you are able, help take care of others when you can. So, anyway, so with all of that sort of put out into the world, we are going to be playing How to Date a Magical Girl today. This game was recommended to me after I finished playing Doki Doki Literature Club, which I loved and was really intrigued by. So I'm hoping that I have just as good of an experience with this game as well. So we're gonna play a dating sim for After Dark for the next few weeks. According to How Long Does It Take to Play, or whatever the hell that website's called, it's like a 6-hour game, so I'm thinking it probably will be 2, maybe 3 streams worth, since I'm going to be reading all this dialogue here, but yeah, we'll be playing a little bit of a dating sim to break up the spooktacular spooky fest that has been happening lately. So we'll see how this goes. Hope everybody's had a good week. Has been staying safe and taking care of themselves. I've been trying myself. It's been a little. I got some bummer news today, so I'm feeling a little lesser than normal. I guess is maybe a good way to put it. Feeling a little lesser than normal, so I'm hoping that a nice game will kind of like pep me up and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see. We can do it. I believe in ourselves. All right, let's fire up this magical girl game here. Just gonna fade out of our music. All right, let's get out of Spotify here and into our magical girl bullshit. Thank you very much, Raver Gamer. I appreciate it, and I hope things go well with this this offer that you put in on the house. Hopefully, you get some good news from that. Oh, all right. Let's go to here. See if we can get. Come on. The waiting and offer anxiety. Yes, I know that feeling all too well, unfortunately. So, ooh. All right, let me turn that down a little bit. The magical girls are yelling. It's a foreclosure bidding thing, which is said to be submitted by Saturday. Oh, excellent, interesting. Oh, we did have a few offline follows, by the way. Shield Long and Waswald and Chaos Magic Witch and Star Sunna. Welcome in if you're around. Yeah, that was exciting. Let me see if I can get this damn magical girl game to capture. Our magical girls don't want to be on screen today. There we go. Let me know, as always, if you're having any trouble with the sound. I'd be happy to help out with that. I want to get the best experience here. Alright. I'm having some trouble seeing chat, so I'm just making sure I have it up on my telephono so I can see all your lovely, all of your lovely faces here. Well, I can't see your faces. That's weird. I can't see your faces. I can see... Okay, there we go. Alright, we're making it. Alright, let's start a new game. See how I feel about these voices that I'm gonna be attempting here. Welcome. Before we begin, we need to find out more about you. Please answer the following questions truthfully. Question 1. What do you look like? What if the answer is neither? I guess I look more like this, so we'll select this one. I see, so you look like this? Yes. Very good, we shall continue. Question 2, what is your name? Name's not Yuki, it's Analog Amber. I see, so your name is Analog Amber. Is Analog Amber really your name? Is it judging game? Yes. I need to confirm all the answers you've given me. There's only 2 so far. Your name is Analog Amber and you look like this? That's what I'm going with. Very well, thank you for providing this information. You may begin. Today is a wondrous day. It's a day I've dreamt about for nearly 3 months. A day that I surely thought would never arrive. All the blood, sweat, and tears I've shed these past months have led me to this very point in time. The perfect moment, the very point of my entire existence. I now hold in my possession the Holy Grail, an object of such great value and importance that would spell disaster if it fell into the wrong hands. It rests heavily in my palm, seeming to pulsate with life. The inconspicuous brown paper covering it does little to mask its holy aura. As I gaze upon this most sacred of objects, I make a solemn vow to myself. I promise to guard this object until I die. For now, it's time to view the object's full magnificent splendor. I unwrap the paper bag and am nearly blinded by the light emanating from within. Finally, I now hold the uncovered object in all of its radiant glory. It's the limited edition special cover version of volume 35 of my all-time favorite Magical Girl manga series. Yes! Finally! I waited for 3 months after this volume was announced for today, and it's the release day. I find myself shedding a single tear of joy as I bask in the beauty of the limited edition cover. With only 100 of these printed, I'm truly one of the luckiest people alive. I've been following this series since I was just an impudent child. I have grown alongside it, chanting the heroine's name in my sleep night after night. And now the last volume has arrived. Years of worship have guided me here. Today, the series is complete. I'll return home and read this most valued tome and achieve true nirvana. Reading this series over the years has been an uphill battle. My friends often mocked me for following a children's manga series, but they didn't see the beauty of it. They couldn't possibly fathom the rich, intricate history of the world, the heroine's ambitions and motives, the ever-present darkness threatening to engulf the world. If they truly wanted to believe this is a children's manga, that's their right, but I couldn't be swayed by their narrow-minded opinions. I felt myself trembling in anticipation as my fingers reached forward to open the cover. No, I must be patient. I need to return home first before I dive into this adventure. I just can't keep my eyes off the beautiful cover. This walk home will truly be a test of my inner strength and willpower. Ian says, it looks like it's called a Cutie Star. Cutie Star, the manga here. I should power walk towards my house. The quicker I get home, the quicker I can begin reading. Excellent idea! The journey begins along at a rapid pace. I don't even have to take my eyes off the manga, I know this route so well. Just a few more blocks to go. Cutie Star. Love it. That's a good way to get run over. I was thinking the same thing, like what if they drop it in the mud or something because like they're not watching where they're going and get like smooshed. What if they get smooshed? I feel like I've wasted most of spring lazing away with nothing to do. Is it 2020? This game too? I can't even remember the majority of it. The days just pass like a blur. Every day the same as the last. Wow, really relevant to today's life and times. At the very least, Hikari came to visit me some days. AFK Feeding Cat. Is the protagonist male, female, or player's choice? It is player's choice. So I got to pick my name and my presenting gender. I don't remember if she ever stayed long, if we talked much. Still, it was a nice thing for her to do. This week has been unusually hot for the season. I think the heat has been scrambling my brain like eggs on a frying pan. Man, it's like the game is reaching into my life right now. I've been finding it hard to focus lately, so to concentrate on anything at all. I know I should perk up a little and try to get some things done before the season ends. But then again, it's just so easy to lay here on the grass without care in the world. I wonder how much longer I can go on like this. Yes, also, aw, cats. Everything changed on that fateful day 2 years ago. That day I picked up the final volume of my favorite Magical Girl manga series. 2 years ago. Whatever you do, I will be. That's what it sounds like in the background. Right here waiting for you. I read it cover to cover, and when I finished, reality began to sink in. The story was over. The story I'd been following for nearly my entire life was just finished. Since that day, I felt so very, very lost. My appetite disappeared, I stopped hanging out with friends, I dropped all my hobbies. Days went by in a haze, and looking back, I can't remember a single moment with any kind of clarity. It's sad, but that's the truth of it. I can try and blame the recent heat as much as I want, but really I've been feeling like this for a few seasons now. I need to pick myself up. Yeah, right here waiting for... Hey, Rob Sam, welcome to this one of my karaoke jams. Yeah, it does sound like... Wherever Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. Yes. If I don't get a grip, I'm going to throw away my entire fortune. I need to get my head back in the game. Get your head in the game. I need to pull it together before tomorrow. Tomorrow, the first day at my new school. It's kind of hard to believe. Even though I graduated high school, someone decided for me that my studies should continue. I assume that someone is Hikari. She always meddled in my business, and I suppose it's her way of looking after me. Really weird that they made this about people outside of high school. Wonder what that means. Before I knew it, I was enrolled in a new academy without so much as a nod of my approval. Classes start tomorrow, whether I'm ready or not. As for the academy itself, I can't say I know much about it. There was a brochure in my letterbox at one point, and that promptly fell into the recycling can. I remember it had a lot of smiling faces on it, probably just typical propaganda, he said. I don't even know what kind of classes I'll be attending. Could be anything, considering Hikari's eclectic taste. She'd probably sign me up for some cooking class, or horseback riding, or advanced basket weaving, who knows? I begin dozing off in the warm afternoon sun. Just before my awareness slips away completely, a shadow falls across my face. Someone is suddenly standing over me. I squint, trying to make out their features. It's time to wake up now, analog Amber! I just decided her voice, I guess. Hikari Sato. Sato? Oh, what are you lying around here for? It's far too hot. You're gonna cook. I shoot the girl a dirty look as if accusing her for interrupting my rest. I browse the brochure for magical school. Yes, exactly. Takes me another couple of seconds to recognize the girl, blame my foggy mind. Oh, it's you, Hikari. Jeez, is that what passes for a greeting these days? Sorry, I was just lost in thought. Well, it's my fault for expecting you to treat me with a little respect. I said I'm sorry. Fine, fine. This intrusive girl is none other than Hikari, one of my oldest friends. She's kind of cute in her own way, I guess. I've known her for such a long time that I can't imagine her as anything other than just a friend. Hey, Sleepy, what's up, friends? I'm doing okay. It's been sort of a tumultuous week, but I'm here with you guys, and that always makes me feel a little bit better, so I appreciate you asking. I hope that you're doing well today, Sleepy. How have things been going for you? Hikari's the kind of girl that shoots first and asks questions later. Bang, bang. But that's probably due to her being overprotective rather than assertive. It's the reason I assume she is the one who enrolled me in the new academy. I don't know anyone else who cares about my future like she does. When we were younger, she had the habit of following me around everywhere, kind of like a little sister. As we grew older, this habit evolved into meddling into my business and stealing my lunch every day. Typical girl next door, am I right, folks? That probably sounds like I'm complaining, but honestly, I'm not. Hikari's a great person. I'm truly lucky to have a friend like her. I just don't really understand what she sees in me or what she gets out of our relationship. Anyway, what are you doing out here? Do you have any idea how long it took me to find you? I'm just relaxing. What's the big deal? Relaxing? You don't do anything but relax. You're aware we're starting school tomorrow, right? Yep. Painfully aware. Wait, you said we're as in we? Are you taking class with me, Hikari? Supergluing stuff. Interesting. Oh, give me a break. I've explained this to you at least 6.5 times. I swear, talking to you is like talking to a brick wall. Except the brick wall is better looking than you are. Hey, object to that. Look, we're going to the academy together, and that's final. You don't have a say in the matter, okay? Okay, please don't hurt me. I wouldn't dream of hurting you. I have a question, though. What kind of classes are we taking? A thoughtful expression crosses Hikari's features. I can tell she's making up her mind on whether to scold me or give me a proper answer. Well, if you'd read the guide they left for you at your house... Here we go. You already know we're taking basic first-year classes. Nothing too difficult, I'd imagine. They know you're a noob, so you shouldn't have any problems. However, being called a noob hurts more than anything Hikari could have ever come up with. Aren't you a noob as well, Hikari? She looks taken aback, almost as suspended as I got seconds ago. Oh no, I'm not new to this school. You know I've been practicing for years. practicing? What is she talking about? I'm confused. What have you been practicing? A frown crosses Hikari's face. I know this expression well. It's her "I'm so tired of your clueless ass face." Ass face. I've been practicing to become a fully fledged magical girl, of course. Her words hit me like a truck. Did she just say magical girl? Somehow the stupor I've been living in for months, endless months, shatters in an instant. I feel like my eyes have opened for the first time in a long time. I see Hikari's smiling face beaming at me as if she's so very proud of what she just said. Of course did I remember that Hikari is training. Ah, Rob Sam! Thank you so much for re-upping your subscription for 2 months in a row now. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. Enjoy those 5 emotes. And, thank you for being a friend. How could I let such a magnificent fact elude me for so long? Apparently I called it, yeah. How did you ever guess? How did you ever guess, Clem? I've known this much for years. Your friend is just casually a magical girl and you forget even though you're obsessed with a magical girl manga? So if I put 2 and 2 together, it's the academy we're attending from tomorrow is a school for magical girls. Well, why am I going? I have no magical talent whatsoever. Teehee, you look just like words are hard. You look just like you took an ice cold shower, analog Amber. I should have just named myself Amber. Is everything okay? I think I'm gonna question for a moment. I do feel more alert now. It's a familiar feeling. It's almost the way I felt before. Back before I finished my favorite manga series. The truth is, magical girls are very, very real. The whole time I had my head buried in manga, real-life magical girls existed all around me. I think I was just too nervous to ever go out and meet them. Just read your name as Amber. Plag. You're in genius mode today, thank you. Except for Hikari. I knew her before she ever awakened to her powers. I can't quite explain why I've let my mind stay so foggy for these last few years. But maybe now, with school starting tomorrow, I begin to work towards becoming a functioning human being again. Give Hikari a slight smile. Hikari, why am I going to a school for magical girls? Hikari shovels on the spot. She seems hesitant to tell me. The truth is... Flashback. About a month ago, you and I were having dinner and all of a sudden your powers awoke. What? I noticed it immediately. But you seem like your old oblivious self and barely paid attention to what happened. So what did happen? Like I said, we were having dinner together. I accidentally knocked a glass of water off the table. It was going to shatter my bare feet and I screamed, afraid of cutting myself in the glass. It happened so quickly I couldn't move away in time. And you just kind of glanced at the glass and it stopped. Mid-air. Frozen in time. You're gonna be a cute animal advisor. Cute animal advisor. I mean, literally frozen in time, ice and all. I don't believe you. I would remember something like that. You just shrugged and continued eating. I think at the time... Is that the person that advises the cute animals? Sure, hope so. You just believed that I had made the glass freeze in place. After all, you've known about my magical powers for a long time. As one of them. Great. I woke to my powers when I was 13, maybe 14. I don't quite remember, but still. I have a very specific set of powers, and don't forget I'm untrained. There's no way I could freeze something in time. So after that night, I replayed the event back in my mind over and over. The only explanation is that you froze the glass. You suddenly awoke in your own powers and saved me from getting caught on broken glass. She was not, as you could say, walking on broken glass. Oh, excuse me. Time to take some medication. Gotta take my medication. One of us. One of us. Delicious. Rip into the next bev. Ripping into the next beverage. Alright. Let us see here. Rip it, dog. Yep. Thank you, Rob, for that rip it. Save it for getting cut of broken glass. So what you're saying is, I'm a hero. Sounds like a perfect spot for an objection. It could be a yeah. Did you take the medication with Modelo? No, I didn't. I was drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper, but I should. That's what I should start doing from now on. Just taking my anti-anxiety medication and vitamin insufficient pills with beer. So what you're saying is, I'm a hero. Not quite, Amber. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I never enrolled us to attend the academy. A spot for an objection that could be plenty of other explanations. Exactly. We were both sent letters from the association. They can detect you as magical powers and who doesn't, you know. They keep a record of everyone. According to the association, once magical girls reach 18 of age, it's the law for them to attend the academy. Don't want any fucking supervillains out there just shooting off their powers randomly. The letters basically demand we attend the academy, effective immediately. It's like Hogwarts, but more forceful. Because you awaken your powers right on the age of 18, you get the joy of going back to school. Regardless, we both start class tomorrow. We'll be training to become magical girls. You can sell Diet Dr. Pepper to Rob for the price of Modelo. Hard Dr. Pepper? That sounds nice. Dr. Pepper. Do I really have Dr. Pepper up? Do I really have magical powers? Can I actually freeze things in time? I can't think of any other situation where I've done such a thing, and I have no clue how to make it happen again. Well, I suppose that's the point of the academy. They should train me to reach my full potential, right? I guess attending class with Hikari won't be so bad. Maybe I'll make some new friends, too. Some magical girls I could date. Oh, what do you say we get out of here? We can grab some dinner to celebrate our last night of freedom. Sounds good to me. You're paying, though. The perfect time for the game to lock up. That really, if it would have froze, it would have been like... I am not, you big love. You can pay for both of us. Hey, dinner was your idea, not mine. Why should I pay? Just as hopeless as always. How do I get dragged back into going back to school with you? Last night of freedom doesn't sound ominous at all. I know, right? It's gonna turn into Hope's Peak Academy. We're gonna start Danganronpa. And you love it. Let's see how many classes we can make it through before I strangle you out of frustration. April 16th. Buzz, 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 buzz. Shut up. Buzz, 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 buzz. Oh, for the love of all that is holy, shut up! Bzzzt, 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 bzzzt. I begrudgingly opened my eyes and greeted by the sight of my alarm clock having a seizure on the floor. The glowing red numbers taunt my blurry vision by fading in and out at full speed. I groan and rub my eyes, trying to clear my vision. Clearly beeping, not buzzing. I know, they're having some trouble with that, aren't they? Finally, I can make out the numbers on the clock clearly. 8:02 a.m. I yawn. Thankfully, it's still early. I've got nothing to do today except for eat leftovers, so why did I set my alarm for such an early time? 8:03 a.m. Ding dong, bing bong. Smack my lips at the thought of cold Chinese takeout waiting for me in the fridge. 8:04 a.m. I stifle a yawn. Some distant thought is tugging at the back of my mind. Have I forgotten something important about today? Did I have something more serious to do than eat leftovers? 8:05 a.m. Nah, impossible. There's nothing more important than eating leftovers. Maybe Hikari said she'll visit today or something small like that. 8:06 a.m. Oh yeah, something's coming back to me. School? Am I supposed to go to school today? 8:07 a.m. I feel like a bucket of cold water is splashed over my head. Suddenly, wide awake, I realize I'd completely forgotten that today is my first day at the academy. Everything's coming back to me now, including the fact that Kari told me our first year orientation started at 8:30 sharp. Sharp! 8:08 a.m. I can't be late for my first day at the academy. What will Hikari think of me? More importantly, what will the cute magical girls I've never met think of me? I leapt out of the bag like a frog launching from a lily pad. I immediately regret this action as I'm still tangled up in my blankets and they drag me down to the floor. I narrowly avoid hitting my head. Sharp. I'm listening to the music. It's that, what is that? It's like barely not that. Saber dance, thank you. I thank my lucky stars that I didn't get hurt. Before frantically scrambling to my feet, I dashed out of my room and into the kitchen. And I'm like waiting for the wow. Yes, but it's like going instead. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm in the fridge and greeted by the wafting aroma of cold, sweet and sour pork leftovers. I grab the container unceremoniously and launch it across the kitchen, cheering when it lands in the open microwave. Which they make the protagonist so incredibly lame. I know. I dash to the microwave and smash the keypad blindly. The light flickers to life and machine starts up with a sputter and a hum. With my excellent choice of breakfast being cooked to perfection, I decided to get dressed. Oh my gosh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. When I reach my closet, I come to the sinking realization I don't have an academy uniform yet. I heave open the doors to the side, only to be greeted by a sight of an unfamiliar dry cleaning bag on a coat hanger. With a confused frown, I pull the bag down and find a handwritten note on the front in cute handwriting. I went through the trouble of picking up your new uniform for you. You owe me one, Hikari. Oh, that Hikari, she thinks of everything. I tear into the dry cleaning bag and pull out the brand new uniform. I'm in the middle of climbing into my new threads just as an angry cacophony of beeps and boops called me from the kitchen. Breakfast is ready. I finished donning my amazing new outfit and rocket to the kitchen to throw food down my gullet. The breakfast is demolished in a personal record of 12.74 seconds, and then I'm out the door like a flash. I hardly even know where I'm going, but I recall Harding saying the academy is walking distance from my home. It's not hard to find the map on my phone, so I load that up and begin my hurried walk. A little time passes. It's 8:24 a.m. Can I make it in time? The map on my phone tells me I'll arrive in 8 minutes. I'll be a little late, but a couple minutes of never hurt anyone, right? I wonder if Hikari will be there to greet me at the school gate. No, because she's probably there early. It'd probably be... Oh, words were hard, I guess. The power walk involves a jog when I see the school gates looming in the distance. I can't believe it. I'm actually going to make it. A few other straggly students make their way into the school. They're all wearing the Academy's uniform, including its signature pastel yellow vest. I notice all the other students are female. I suppose that's not too surprising. This is a school for magical girls, after all. Still, it's the first time I'm witnessing such a thing. I finally reach the school gates. When I peer beyond them, I can see the other students entering what looks to be a school hall. I suppose that's where orientation is being held. Gates closed and locked. It's like, choom! It's like a drop-down grate, and it just chops them in half. Me in half. I glance around to see if Hikari's here. No luck, though. Maybe she's waiting for me inside the hall? I break into a run towards the school hall, sprinting as fast as my unfit legs can carry me. I weave in and around the other students, also making a mad dash forward. I'm nearly there. I can almost taste my fashionably late entrance. My foot snags on another student's shoe. Guess it wasn't enough to get out of their way. I don't even have time to let out a gasp as I fall on my face on the pavement. Thud. I was so close. I nearly made it. Now I'm just lying on the ground, face down like an idiot. A little squeal erupts from in front of me. My first thought is that maybe I squashed some cute small animal when I fell. Like a kitten. Or a squirrel that can squeal. Okay, it was hard to say that one with a straight face. I pushed myself off the ground and Peanut? Oh no, I just squished Peanut! And I'm greeted, don't tell Twilly. And I'm greeted by an unexpected sight. Yui Akiyama. A cute girl wearing glasses has fallen on the ground in front of me. She looks to be about my age, so I'm assuming she's a first-year student as well. She's trying and failing to cover up her panties, which I believe... Okay, have I ever told you guys how much I don't like that word? There's the animal advisor, yes. Yeah, I don't like that word. I have a feeling this word is going to... I was surprised you said it. It sort of snuck up on me. Like, I just read it and then I was like, a little in my mouth. Which I believe the entire world can now see. Okay. Don't look at her undies. I'm trying to cover it up, but I'm just like, she's like making it worse. Rob? Thanks for those sparkles, Rob. Don't look! I've actually turned my head away for at least a second. Then I turned back to her. Stop! Stop looking! I'm sorry, I think I knocked you over. No, I think it was my fault. I was in a rush and I wasn't looking where I was going. Bleh. Yeah, Clag. Are you hurt? Okay, so this is making me really uncomfortable because in order to read the words, I have to look where her underwear is. It's gonna be that kind of game, huh? No, I'm okay. The girl is still trying to adjust her skirt so she can rescue her dignity. Are we really late for orientation? Yeah, I think so. Oh, that's terrible. I promised myself I would make it on time. I can't believe I slept in. I'm a stupid, stupid girl. Okay. Hey, now, don't beat yourself up. I slept in too. It's that kind of after-card game. Yeah, it is. You don't understand. I only slept in because I went to bed at 3 a.m. Even though I promised myself I wouldn't stay up so late. Is Yui stinking? Badly written? Maybe. Then we might be encountering that. Thank you for those points towards the baking stream, Raver Gamer. I appreciate that. Ah! Sorry, I made it go away from myself. The girl seems interesting. Does she? Wonder what could have caused her to stay up so late the day before school starts. Or why are you staying up till 3 a.m.? That's too embarrassing to answer. Come on, you can tell me. It's not like we're strangers. I mean, I've seen your... Don't say it! Oops. Fine, I'll tell you why I was up so late. I was watching films. Films, huh? Wonder what kind of films? It's not my fault I have trouble going to bed after watching horror movies. Okay. It's getting a little better. I start to see shadows lurking in every corner and I get too scared to even try to sleep. I don't expect someone like you to know what it's like. To become so engrossed in a tale of the macabre that all the hairs on your body stand to end. To be frightened senseless of the strangest sound from within your own home. Until you've experienced that kind of paralyzing terror, you'll never understand the joy of cult horror films. The girl is breathing heavily, obviously exhausted from her passionate outburst. Rob. Yep. I think she may have a screw loose. You haven't even lived till you've seen a film that makes your toes curl, chills your bones, and gives you goosebumps all at the same time. Yes, exhausted. I'll take your word for it. So this girl likes to scare herself senseless, and she wonders why she can't get to sleep at a decent hour? So you still haven't covered up your... you know... The girl squeals again in embarrassment. I feel sorry for her if the view wasn't in my favor. We're fucking gross. We're gross. Stop looking! Sorry! Why am I cursed with such bad luck? How can something so embarrassing happen on the very first day of school? I suppose I understand why she's so distressed. Maybe I should say something to calm her down. By the way, what's your name? My name? Yeah, is that such an unusual question when I can clearly see your underwear and I've made you very uncomfortable? No, I suppose not. My name is Yui Akiyama. Pleased to meet you, I guess. It's nice to meet you, Yui. My name is Analog Amber. I get to my feet and dust myself off. I reach a hand out to Yui. Here, I'll help you up. I swear that Yui blushes for a second before grabbing my hand. Her fingers are soft and delicate, warm. She grips my hand ever so lightly, and I manage to lift her up to her feet. Thank you. I'm sorry we had to meet under such distressing circumstances. I might give the rest of this game a pass. Flag. I wouldn't play it. Hand holding? I know. Don't sweat it, I'm just happy to have met you at all. The soft red blush returns to her cheeks and she looks away shyly. We should go. I don't know what voice I read that in. Yeah. Without another word, Yui takes the lead and walks in front of me. I follow behind her obediently. We make our way to the entrance of the school hall. The big wooden doors are closed, barring our way forward. Well, we were right. Yuri tries pulling the handle lewd. I know, so lewd. Yuri tries pulling the handle, the door is stuck fast. She frowns, then changes tactics, pushing the door instead. Still no luck. The door is securely locked. Do they really lock out latecomers? I guess so. Oh no, are we gonna be punished for missing orientation? I don't think I can handle detention. Calm down. Premature hand-hoarding, I know. Kick the door in! Yeah, bust it down! I'm sure we're not gonna be punished. We'll just have to wait here until orientation ends, I suppose. I gave Yuri a shrug. If we wait around for the students to leave the hallway, we'll surely run into Hikari. Hikari will know what to do. She always does. Use magical girl powers, duh. In the meantime, why don't we get to know each other? Yuri doesn't say anything. A downtrodden expression has etched itself into her features. She leans against the wall and lets out a sigh. So, do you know any magic? Either she doesn't hear me, she's choosing to ignore me now. I mean, you made her late. Her eyes are now closed, as though trying to block out the world around her. Well, not much I can do, I suppose. I slump down and sit on the ground. I have no idea how long orientation goes for, or how long we've been waiting out here. A bell rings. Finally, orientation is finished. The doors of the school hall swing wide open and a flood of students leak out of the building. There must be hundreds of girls all scurrying forward. As they exit the hall, they split into different directions, surely heading towards their first classes for the day. Freezing the doors in time and space will totally solve this problem. I mean, obviously. Maybe she has sweet powers that will unlock them. If only I knew what my classes were, I could head towards where I'm supposed to go. I have no clue what I'm doing here. I need to find Hikari. I stand to the side as all the students tumble out of the hall. I lose sight of Yui on the other side of the crowd. Oh well, she stopped talking to me anyway. Not my fault. Yeah, not my fault. Jeez Louise. I desperately try to catch a glimpse of Hikari's familiar face in the crowd. It doesn't help that she's shorter than most of the other students. She'll likely be lost in the group. I suddenly feel a tap on my shoulder. I turn around. You idiot! How could you miss orientation? I was waiting inside the hall for you and they locked the doors and I had to sit all by myself. Hey, Kari, I'm sorry. I don't want to hear it. You let me down, Amber. You're going to make this up to me. You can tell she's angry by this thing on her forehead. I will. I'm really sorry. What happened anyway? Did you sleep in? Well, yeah, I did. But I actually got here at a decent time. Problem is, I knocked over another girl and we got caught up talking. Another girl? Yeah, actually. Because the crowd is thin, I can see Yui standing awkwardly by the doors. It was that girl over there. Hikari looks towards Yui, standing all alone. I see. Is she in first year as well? She looks lost. Yeah, I think so. Since we got light outside, we weren't sure what to do or where to go. I was kind of hoping you could help us, Hikari. Hikari almost looks sad, just for a moment. And then a bright smile flashes across her face. I'm always happy to help. Now that orientation is over, we have to go to our homeroom and meet our teacher. I can lead the way. Hikari begins to skip away. I grab Yui's attention with a wave and beckon her towards us. Hey, Joyful Jupiter, what's up? Happy Friday. Pull it off, that'll calm her down. Yes, just like pop it right up. Oh, what is this? This is called How to Date a Magical Girl. We've already seen a girl's underwear, so I mean, we're off to a great start. It's creepy. Yeah, we've already, yeah, and we've already been kind of a creep so far. Hopefully it gets better, but we've already been a little gross. Alright. What is it? We can go to homeroom and meet our teacher now. Do you want to follow us? How do we know she's in the same homeroom as us? Yeah, okay, thanks. With that, the three of us make our way to the classroom. I'm going to bet it gets worse. Creepy and cute are my specialties. This is like gross creepy though, so we'll see. But apparently it is supposed to get like creepy. It's supposed to be, it was recommended to me after I got finished playing Doki Doki Literature Club. So I'm hoping it goes a little bit along those lines if we all... Skeevy, that's a good word to say, Clag. Yeah, it's kind of skeevy. The classroom is noisy. There must be 30 students packed in, chatting away and waiting for the teacher to arrive. Is that unusual in Japan to have like that many students in a class? Because that sounds like a normal American class size to me. They make it sound like it's like tactful. I'm looking at Ian, yeah, he doesn't know. Hikari managed to find seats for myself and Yui all lined up next to each other. Not a bad arrangement if I do say so myself. I glance around the room. It all feels very familiar, just like high school all over again. The students are even in cliques. And it's only the very first day. There's a group of sporty-looking girls at the back of the class. One of them is mounting a basketball for some reason. I don't know why she brought that to the academy. Maybe just to reinforce her clique stereotype? Like, okay, thank you, Clegg. Yeah, I think it's supposed to get horror-ish. String dyeing my hair purple. Oh, fun! At the front of the class are the bookworms. They're shy, speaking only in whispers and glancing nervously at the other students. Hanging out by the classroom door are the rebellious girls. Hey, Pone! Welcome in, friend! Happy Friday! I hope you're doing well. Purple hair gang. Yeah, I'm gonna be going silver, hopefully, fingers crossed, soon. So we'll see how that ends up. You're sure the horror they were talking about wasn't the dialogue? I can't promise that, Clegg. Hanging out by the classroom door are the rebellious girls. A few of them have streaks of neon-colored dye in their hair. Scandalous. The uniforms are untidy and a few have cut off their sleeves. Oh, thank you, Jupes. I'm glad you're doing well, Pone. And here in the middle of class are Akara, Yui, and myself. Akara and I go way back, of course. I've just met Yui. As for Akara and Yui's relationship, I don't think they've spoken a single word to each other. Will they become friends? Time will tell. I have a feeling I know where this is going to go. I feel like it's going to be like a Yandere... No, Tsundere, right? Is where they will kill for the boy. Which one is which? Yandere. I have a feeling that's where it's going to go. I feel like there's going to be girl-on-girl murder here. Yandere? Okay. I feel like that's where it's going to go. Tsundere is where the girl's mean to the boy. Or the... vice versa. Good morning, class. I don't know why that's happened to be her voice, I'm so sorry. I'm your homeroom teacher, Miss Otsuka. You can all call me by my first name, Satomi. Or vice, exactly. Who kills for boys? Is that still the same term? Is it still tsundere when a boy will kill for a girl? Ianyo shrugged. You'll find that I'm a very informal teacher. I can't even manage to keep my shirt on all the way buttoned up. Yeah, what's up with her pen, too? I like her pen. Unlike any teacher you've had during your school years, for sure. Professor said, we don't give a shit about high school teachers. It's my hope we'll all become friends during our first year at the academy. Then maybe eventually we can hang out in the bar and have a drink together. This is our new, this new teacher, Satomi, seems really nice. I can't really pick out just one defining feature of this new teacher. No, I'd have to pick out two very large defining features. And that voice, sorry Sleepy, that was the first voice I could think of when I saw her. It is a magical girl school, it's true. On a less shallow note, I guess she has an inviting smile. Overall, she's definitely not bad for an older woman. Woof. She seems to have captured the class's attention. Even the rebellious girls have taken a seat to show their respect. I'm sure you all have a million questions burning in your brains, especially after orientation. Yes, could you please tell us everything that happened at orientation because we didn't attend? Rest assured I'm here to help every one of you achieve your goals and get good grades during the school year. As your homeroom teacher, I'll offer support and guidance. If you ever need assistance with any of your subjects, you can always come to me. Satomi clasps her hand together and beams. Now then, with all that out of the way. She takes a step forward, her elbow knocks a stack of papers off her desk. Important-looking documents scatter all over the floor. The class gasps, then falls silent, waiting to see how she reacts to the mess she just made. Oops. Satomi's face turns bright red and she bends down to pick up some of her papers. She lowers herself and a loud thud echoes across the class as her head slams into the corner of the desk. The class gasps once more. Then, silence. Ouch! Ah! I hear a slight giggle from Yui seated next to me. She obviously thinks this whole affair is pretty funny. A few girls rush up to the front of the class to help the teacher pick up her papers. When Satomi stands up, I can make out the faint purple outline of a bruise forming on her forehead. After two clumsy failures, Satomi hasn't exactly managed to maintain her composure. She's glowing red and a bead of embarrassment sweat trickles down her face. Class, if you could all just ignore the little spectacle, I would greatly appreciate it. A few students giggle quietly. Satomi does her best to continue with her speech. Somehow, she hasn't entirely lost the class's respect, which is admirable. Okay, class, yes, where was I? Oh yes, for our first piece of business today, I'll be covering the subjects you'll be learning this year. Let's begin. The music is something. I know, it's A henshin? I don't know what henshin is. But Ian gonna learn me today. There are 3 core subjects you all must attend. Henshin equals transformation. Oh, interesting. Maybe. There are 3 core subjects you must all attend in order to progress at the academy. These subjects are magical history, practical magic starring Sandra Bullock, and alchemy. Any other subjects you choose to undertake at the academy are optional, but I will provide credits towards your overall degree. In magical history class, you'll learn all about the origins of the magical girls that have become commonplace in our world. You'll discover how they became into being and their importance in our modern society. In practical magic, you'll undertake rigorous magical training to hone your minds and bodies. You'll learn spells and abilities that are essential for a magical girl to undertake her duties. Finally, in alchemy class, you'll become familiar with the art of crafting magical items. From magical swords and staves to potions and portals, this is where your creativity will be put to the test. This all sounds pretty cool. I had no idea there was such much involved in becoming a magical girl. I hear the hurried scratching of pen on paper and look to my left. Hikari is scribbling notes frantically, her tongue sticking out the side of her mouth as she concentrates. To my right, Yui is always still taking notes, though she's decorating the page of her notebook with doodles of a wicked witch stirring a cauldron. Your time here at the academy will be one of the most memorable experiences of your life. In fact, when you look back on these days, you may think it was all just a dream. How pleasant your days will be here. With that said, don't think you can just slack off. In order to graduate, you'll need to put in a lot of hard work. Don't expect to excel at every class. All students are different. You may find what comes naturally to you is very difficult for someone else. It'd be much simpler just to become a magical girl in exchange for a wish. Exactly. And then you can help destroy the world. Tit for tat. Just a simple little shh. On the paper, you're a magical girl, you're fighting witches, gaining beans, or whatever the hell those are called. Life is just easy. Not everybody can be born Queen of the Moon. It's important not to let your classes and studying time dominate your life. Socialize, make friends, take the time to relax once in a while, hold your pen like this. I highly recommend joining a club when you get the chance. We host a variety of fun clubs you can attend in your free time. Take part in activities and meet new people. Finally, to wrap up my little speech, I would need to tell you to expect what to expect at exam time. The Academy runs exams twice during the year. You can expect an exam each semester. The key attributes we assess you on are magic, alchemy, perception, and expertise. It is important to focus on raising these attributes during your study time. You can improve your attributes with theory or practice. There's no long way to go. Reading books, taking time to study, practicing spells, or performing alchemy, all of these activities will help improve your attributes. You may find other activities outside of school also help. Be sure to explore and find out what works best for you. If your key attributes are high enough during exam time, you'll no doubt perform very well. So as long as you work hard at improving yourself, you have no need to stress. Should you fail your exam, well, let's not go into that, okay? I'm sure we'll all succeed with flying colors. Satomi smiles widely at the class. Everyone seems to be in a good mood after hearing her passionate speech. I run through the subjects she talked about in my head. Magical history, practical magic, and alchemy. They all seem fairly interesting. I get the feeling I'll enjoy practical magic the most. After all, isn't that about casting spells and seeing real magic happen before your eyes? Satomi wraps up her little speech with a few heartfelt quotes from some famous magical worlds or something along those lines. I started getting hungry, so I began to zone out. Before I knew it, I'm being shuffled out of the classroom by Hikari. All the other students are leaving too, and Yuri is following behind. Hikari pulls me aside in the corridor. So wait, Unlucky Amber, what did you think? You just ate. I know, we just ate those leftovers. Everything sounds so exciting, right? Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna enjoy my time here. I'm so glad to hear that. I've been feeling we'll have most of our classes together so we can help each other out with our studies. I noticed Yui staying off the side of the corridor. She's glancing at her phone absent-mindedly. I get the feeling she's not one to make friends easily, and she doesn't seem to know anyone at this school. Maybe I should make an effort and invite her to hang out with Hikari and myself? I'm super excited about his magical history class! I want to learn about all of the famous magical girls from history, like... Is that supposed to be Joan? Like Joan of Arc? In French? Yeah, Joan of Arc and Cleopatra! Coming at ya. You guys remember that song, Cleopatra? Coming at ya, Cleopatra, coming at ya. Yes, okay, great. I let Hikari trail off as I wander over to Yui. Hey. Oh. Yui looks up from her phone, somewhat taken aback. I wasn't waiting around for you or anything like that. I just don't know anyone here. It's okay, don't sweat it. I'm sorry about running into you, this morning. Yui almost gives a smile. It's okay, I'm glad I met at least one new person today. Me too, if you don't mind, you're more than welcome to hang out with myself and Hikari. Thank you, I'd like that. I feel more comfortable having a few friends around. Hikari stumps over to us in a huff. Amber, I was in the middle of talking to you and you just walked away. Who taught you to be so rude? It certainly wasn't me. Sorry, Hikari. I just figured I should probably introduce you since we'll be taking class together. This is starting to get like Madoka. It is starting to get like Madoka a little bit, you're right. Hikari, this is Yui, and Yui, this is my little friend. Hikari. You can do better, Yui. No offense intended to the real Amber. Yes. In-game Amber. Your little friend? Is that all I am to you? We've known each other for how many years now? The amount of disrespect I get from you is incredible. Just can't get no respect. Whoa, I'm sorry, Hikari, I'm sorry. Hey, Yui, Hikari is my childhood friend. We've known each other forever. Nice to meet you, Hikari. Nice to meet you, too. Since we're all new here, we should all be friends. It'll make school more fun, right? Yeah. That sounds good, Amber. Then Yui does something I didn't expect. She bows formally to Hikari. Hikari, I hope we can be good friends. Please take care of me. I'm taken aback by her formality and politeness. Even Hikari has a little shocked look on her face, and it can only offer a stuttering reply. Thank you. I hope we can be good friends. Yui offers Hikari a warm smile and then blushes a little and goes back to burying her face in her phone. Guess she got a little bit embarrassed. Rodney Dangerfield is my favorite magical girl. I figured he had him. Hey, who wants to get something to eat? Oh, hey, who wants to get something to eat? Amber is paying today. I get no respect. They gave the other girls engine rods. I got a bucket of paint. Hey! Hikari and Yui chuckle at my expression before dragging me out to lunch. After we stuff our faces with food, the three of us return to class, tour of the school grounds, and an introduction to optional subjects we can roll in. Back to Magical Girl School. Love it. Love it. All in all, it was a pretty full-on day, even though our actual core classes hadn't begun yet. The teachers wrapped up the day about 3 p.m., telling us to go our merry way and get some rest for tomorrow. Hikari offered to walk home with me, so we said goodbye to Yui, who was heading in the opposite direction. Before long, Hikari and I found ourselves in front of my place. So all in all, what did you think of your first day? I'm liking it so far, even though we haven't started learning any magic yet. Yeah, well, from tomorrow on, it's classes as normal, so you best be prepared. I don't want to catch you slacking and letting your grades drop. Don't worry, I'll do my best. Thanks! By the way, what do you think of Yui? She's a little weird. Yeah, she is. She seems to live in her own world. We're also a little weird, so I can't really say that, though. Hikari's Hikari's affection has increased by 1, not her infection. Maybe her infection too, I don't know her that well. Let's stick with infection. Okay, love it. We'll just pretend like they're zombies or something. With people like you never know what they're thinking. It might be best to be careful around her. I give Hikari a nod, though I'm not too worried. I've seen a side of Yui that Hikari hasn't seen. Even if that side is just underwear, at the very least. I know Yui can let her guard down. Anyway, I think we should have an early night. We need to be up bright and early tomorrow. I don't want a repeat performance of you being late. Roger that. I'll set my alarm extra early. Make sure you do. Hikari beams her familiar smile, then walks away. She skips away. See you tomorrow, classmate! I should wave sheepishly as Hikari goes in the other way. I'll have to run some errands tonight to be lurky. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Jupes. Hope errands go well. Be safe. Be safe out there on your errands. I should head inside too and rest up. After all, tomorrow is another school day. For some reason, I'm much more energetic this morning. Maybe it's because I have a clear idea of what's in store for today. And I had a pretty good day yesterday, too. I woke up on time, brushed my teeth, and even took a shower. Silky clean. After putting on my brand new academy uniform, my phone beep-booped a nice tune to let me know about an incoming text message. I checked the screen and my eyes were assaulted by a hailstorm of animated emojis. Good morning, sleepyhead! Mom had to leave for work today. I don't want to eat breakfast alone. Can I come have breakfast with you? Yes or no? There's no doubt that this is from Hikari. She always texts like this. I have heave a sigh and send her a one-letter reply. N. Before I can even put my phone down, a reply pops up on the screen. Baby, be nice to me! Classic Hikari. A second reply follows. By the way, I'm outside! Seriously? If I didn't know her so well, I would swear this girl has issues with boundaries. I head towards the front door and open it. I'm greeted by a gentle breeze. The fresh spring air is crisp this morning and feels nice on my skin. Hikari is standing there, glaring angrily at her phone. A single cherry blossom petal is stuck in her hair. I can't believe you don't want me over for breakfast. Next time I won't ask, I'll just show up. Kinda like you did right now? Oh, pretty much the same as right now. Shh, I don't want to hear it. Now move out of the way, I'm making us pancakes. I can't complain about that. Hikari is pretty good at making pancakes, even if she just uses the pre-made mix from the store. I just discovered Bubbly is owned by Pepsi and Aha by Coke. Interesting. Is it on the cans? Oh yeah, it does say under the authority of PepsiCo, which makes it sound really like ominous and foreboding. The authority invested in PepsiCo. I decided to sit down at the table and wait for Hikari to expend her energy. It doesn't take her too long to finish cooking. After all, they're just pancakes. When she's done, she brings 2 plates of delicious-smelling pancakes up to the table. Ta-da! Pancakes a la Hikari! My family's secret recipe! You brought the pre-made mix from the store, didn't you? Oh, yes, but I added sugar! Sugar! It's a secret ingredient! I poke my tongue at her and dig in. Sure enough, the pancakes are good. Nice and fluffy. Somehow all the instant food Hikari tastes way better than when I make it myself. Maybe she had sugar to everything? Even instant noodles. You revealed the secret! Ah! Hikari has a mouthful of food when she decides to tell me one of her trademark weird stories. I had a dream about you last night. We were walking together, walking through a dark and eerie forest. I was so scared, but you were brave. You told me no one could hurt me as long as you were around. So that made me feel better, until we ran into an evil witch. The witch said, Brad? Brad? The witch said, eat this cauldron of boiled mushrooms or I'll place a wicked curse on you. You refused to eat the disgusting concoction, so the witch pulled out her wand and pointed it at you. Zap! Boom! Tizam! You transformed into a gross mushroom. The witch cackled and disappeared into the darkness. I looked into your disgusting mushroom face and saw that you still had eyes and a mouth. Even as a mushroom, you still had your usual dopey look. It made me really happy that you were still yourself. Weird dream, right? Yup. But it got me thinking. If you turned into a talking mushroom, what would you do with yourself? Hey, Flora, I'm gonna date a magical girl. Teach me. Well, step 1 is not to look at her underwear like we did to a girl earlier. This may not be the best place for lessons. Clag is kind of right. This may not be the best place to our character is not very smooth so far. But to Flora, I hope that you're having a wonderful late night for a Friday into Saturday. I hope you're doing well. I hear that you got to hang out with Ianyo a little bit this afternoon and help him fix some audio issues, which is super nice of you. I know I was really appreciative when you did that for me, so, Amber, no! No! Yeah, my character's a creep, unfortunately. What would I do if I was a talking mushroom? I find a nice hot spring and have a soak until I became soup. That's just the kind of silly answer I was hoping for. Hikari's infection. I forgot it's infection now has increased by 1. We're infecting her with our love. You always know how to answer my random questions. Thanks, Amber. Hikari and I both finished eating. It was a pretty good breakfast, that's for sure, though I can't help but feel a little sleepy after packing my face full of food. Hikari must be feeling the same way because she begins to yawn. The little cherry petal blossom that was stuck in her hair flutters down and lands on her empty plate. Oh look! I'm so happy that the cherry blossoms are in season again! This is my favorite time of year. The trees look so pretty. Hikari's face turns red and she blushes. I'm so glad we get to go to school together in the springtime. It's such a wonderful dream come true. I return Hikari's smile and have to admit I feel the same way she does. It really is a nice time of year and the perfect season for a new beginning. She eats the blossom. She chomps it. Oh snap, we have to go or we're gonna be late. It's just like this, she said, oh snap! Here we go again, the mad rush to get to school on time, even though I woke up early this morning. If we're late today, at least I can blame the blame on Hikari's absurd mushroom dream story. She eats the blossom, hat and all. Yes. Yes, she does. We grab our stuff and hastily make our way to the door. Standing next to the gate is a familiar face from yesterday. Oh, good morning. I get the feeling she's waiting for us, too nervous to venture into the school alone. Luckily, Hikari and I managed to get here just in time. Yui is holding a nicely decorated box in her hands. I'm assuming it's a bento lunchbox. I made some sweets for us to share today. Would you be interested in meeting up for lunch? Hikari literally jumps with joy. She's the eater friend. Sweets? I love sweets! Let's have lunch together! I nod and smile. In a very special episode of Blossom, yes. Thanks! Thanks, Yui, that sounds like a good idea. Yui's face turns red and she shyly lowers her head. I'm glad. I'll look forward to it. But for now, we need to get to class! March! March! We make our way to our first class. Good morning, students, and welcome to your first magical history class. My name is Azaline Arcane. I'll be your teacher for this class. It is my duty to ensure you pass your exams and move on to become second-year students. As I'm sure you can tell from my accent, I'm not originally from Japan. No, I was born in Brazil, a country that many of you know is famous for its culture of magic and wonder. Indeed, many magical girls have emerged from Brazil over the years. It is safe to say that Brazil is second only to Japan in terms of the amount of magical girls it produces. Alright, I need to do a quick stretch really quick, so I'm just going to turn on our direct back screen for just a moment, and I'll be back in just a minute. Thank you. Alright, thank you. Thank you for that. My, eventually I will have a new chair that does not make my back hurt so much, but until then I do need to take a little bit more frequent of stretch breaks just so I make sure that I'm doing alright. So, anyway, apparently Brazil is only second to Japan in terms of the amount of magical girls it produces. Magical girls, I'm sure you know, have existed for centuries. Without them, the world would surely fall into despair. After all, it is a magical girl's duty to banish evil in all its forms. However, I'm not here to teach you about banishing evil. I'm here to teach you about the origins of magical girls. We have a Brazilian magical girls. Exactly. Now, before we study where we all came from, it might be a good idea to examine where we are now. In today's world, evil is a rare thing to come across. Because of that, the average magical girl spends the majority of her time contributing to society instead of engaging in combat. There are currently 3 jobs that are considered to be the most popular among magical girls. They are in order of popularity: musical idol, doctor, and finally, teacher. You might be wondering why these 3 jobs are the most popular. Well, I think I can explain the reasons behind that. Oh no, is it going into that the 13-year-old but not actually 3,000-year-old magical girl direction? I hope not. It's like they're like 18, right? This is supposed to be like magical girl college, but we're calling them girls still instead of young women or women. We got a weird thing going on here. Because of their abilities, magical girls are able to entertain like no other. Some idols use their power to put on grandiose shows with fireworks and lights, while others put their skills to use, enhancing their singing voice or produce music without instruments. Magical girls with supportive or healing tendencies tend to tackle careers as doctors. Their unique powers make patients feel better again in no time. This is a noble career choice and makes a positive impact on many people's lives. Lastly, becoming a teacher is a noble pursuit. Much like myself, we use our knowledge of the magical arts to help mold the youth of the future. During your time here at the Academy, you'll likely ask yourself over and over again, what do you aim to do once you graduate? Picking any of these professions I've talked about today is an excellent choice. But beware, these jobs are in high demand and you'll have a lot of competition. Now, Aizaline continues on with her lesson. I'm definitely fascinated by her words, but Hikari's pancake breakfast is taking a toll on me and I'm making me very, very drowsy. I do my best to stay awake throughout the rest of the lesson. The bell rings for lunch. How long was this lesson, or how early is their lunch? Then we exit the class to head to lunch. I feel a gentle tug on my shoulder. I turn around and my eyes meet Yui's. Hi. Oh, hey, did you enjoy that class? Yeah, it was very interesting. I must have written 20 pages of notes. 20 pages? How could you write so much in our first lesson? I'm not sure. I just think I write quickly. How many pages of notes did you write? 1? Maybe? Yui looks at me with disappointment. Well, if you need to look over my notes, you're more than welcome. I smile and nod. Hikari's the last person to shuffle out of the classroom. She's mumbling something about wanting to become a music idol and not a doctor. Hey, Hikari, are you okay? She looks taken aback. I'm fine. I was just chatting to the teacher about which career path I should take. Already? It's the second day of class and you're already thinking about your career? Well, of course. I can't just drift aimlessly. I need to have a goal. You should start thinking about your future too, Amber. We'll see. What the hell were those flowers? I'm 0-ish? Exactly. Yeah, it was the cherry blossoms manifesting from her hair. Nah, I'm good. Yuri giggles a little. Hikari looks flustered, but I can tell she doesn't want to get into a heated argument in front of Yui. Hikari changes her demeanor completely when she sees the box of sweets Yui showed off this morning. She sidles up next to Yui, a devious expression crossing her face. Hey, Yui! Do you want to share some sweets with us? I roll my eyes at Hikari's predictable behavior. To say she has a sweet tooth is an understatement. To Yui's credit, she smiles and nods. I brought these sweets for all of us, so I'm really looking forward to sharing with both of you. Jackpot! Let's find somewhere to eat. Jackpot, indeed. Hikari dashes off, practically dragging Yui and I behind her. We rush at full speed through the Academy's winding halls until we reach the cafeteria. Hikari takes one look inside and sees that it's jam-packed full of noisy students. Without missing a beat, she continues on, still dragging us behind her. We hit a stairwell and she jumps up 2 stairs at a time. I try to ask where we're going, but she ignores me completely. After we bound up another couple of stairwells, Hikari throws a door open and we spill out into the rooftop. It's completely silent up here. No other students in sight. Perfect! This can be our lunch hangout! She's very strong. I know. She's like, I imagine her like holding like my leg and like her hair and just like dragging us. I have to admit, it's not bad. There's still a few places to sit and the air is nice and fresh up here. There's a couple of birds perched on the ledge, minding their own business. One hoots at Hikari, sits a little too close, and jumping up 2 steps at a time. Yeah, she's a short girl, so she's just like dragging us all over the place. Oh, there's the flowers again. No, Yui, what do you have for us? She's salivating at the simple thought of sweets Yuri brought. Yui, well... Yui opens up the beautifully wrapped box she's been tucked underneath her arm. She removes the lid to reveal a neatly organized selection of homemade treats. Hikari's eyes dazzle as she takes in the bounty before her. There are sweet rice cakes, red bean mochi balls. Oh. Red bean mochi balls. Green tea flavored candies, chocolate drizzled chestnuts, and a few fresh slices of fresh watermelons. Are magical powers manifesting plants? Maybe. Yui, did you make all these? Oh, yes, well, except the watermelon, of course. Everything looks amazing! I can't believe it. I have to try one of everything. I just have to. Yui seems to take Hikari's greed as a compliment, and she smiles proudly. She offers the box to Hikari, giving her the go-ahead to jump in. She's a visual effects magical girl. Yes, exactly. I wait for Hikari to finish grabbing a few fistfuls of sweets before I selectively pick out the best-looking mochi balls and chocolate chestnuts. Thanks, Yui. Everything looks good. Yui smiles again, possibly even more than she did for Hikari. I bite into a mochi ball and let the sweet red bean paste fill my mouth. The flavor is incredible. It's unlike anything I've tasted before. Yui must have a real knack for making sweets. This is amazing, Yui. Thank you for sharing with us. Oh, I'm more than happy to share. You two are my newest friends, so I'm glad I can make something you both like. I chomp on a few chestnuts and looking over at Hikari. She has chocolate all over her face and watermelon juice dripping from the tip of her nose. Just shake my head and continue to enjoy the treats. Yui doesn't seem to be eating anything. She's just smiling and watching me enjoy myself. At first it seems weird she didn't want to eat anything, but I don't really think about it. She'll probably taste test most of this stuff and get sick of it easily. I don't give it any more thought. Or maybe she's a vampire and she eats blood instead of food. Then when the box of sweets is completely empty, I let out a sigh of satisfaction and take a seat on an old milk crate. Thanks so much, Yui. I really enjoyed the sweets. You're very welcome, Amber. I nudge Hikari to encourage her to thank Yui, but she seems to be in a food coma and is fast asleep. There's still a lot of chocolate on her face. Sorry about Hikari. She can be a bit... herself. Oh, it's not a bother. I can tell she liked the food, so for me, that's the best thanks I can get. You don't want any, Yui? No, I don't care for poison. Where did you learn to make stuff like that? I don't know, to be honest. I guess I just read a lot and pick up things here and there. No one ever really showed me how to make sweets. Interesting. Well, I look forward to having some more next time. Of course. Oh, bitch, how did we know there's gonna be a next time? We're so rude. Amber, do you have a boyfriend? Or girlfriend? I'm shocked by Yui's sudden forwardness. I can't believe this shy girl just straight up asked me if I'm seeing anyone. Oh, I'm sorry, it's okay, you don't have to answer me. I was just trying to make conversation. No, it's okay, no need to be sorry. The truth is I don't have either. I'm single right now. I expected Iana to wave it. Oh, is that so? You're like, hi, yes, I do, right here. Well then, what do you look for in a person? What do I look for in a person? I should answer truthfully. I like girls that are comfortable being themselves. As I say this, I hear Hikari's snoring turn into a little giggle. Hikari's infection. Oh my god, I keep saying infection! Affection is increased by 1. I can't even, be like, yeah, I have in my aligners, and that makes my speech all fucked up, because I don't even have them in right now. Well, thank you for telling me. Just so you know, I'm single too, And I thought it'd be nice to find a partner during my time at the academy. It's pretty much my goal, too. I want to have a girlfriend by New Year's Eve. It's my ultimate dream. Dating in the world of COVID, infection increasing, yes. Yui grins widely. A partner by New Year's Eve? That's a good dream. Maybe I'll make it my goal, too. My life's dream is to have a partner by New Year's Eve. Yui seems to be kind of into me. I'm wondering if I'm reading the situation right? Although I can't make a move with Akari pretending to be asleep right next to us. And it would probably be a good idea to get to know Yui better before I ask her to be my girlfriend. Besides the fact that what if I meet a different magical girl later and I like her more? Give it some time. At the very least, she seems to like me a lot. That's a great start. Yui and I are smiling brightly at each other when we hear the bell resound throughout the school. Oh, it looks like our lunch break is over. Well, excuse me, better get to our next class. I shake Hikari and she wakes abruptly. Ah, what? What's happening? Wake up, sleepyhead. We need to get to our next class. Oh no, but I haven't had a proper lunch yet. I've only eaten sweets. Well, you should have thought about that before you devoured your weight in chocolate. Yui and I laugh at Hikari's chocolate-faced expression. We all head downstairs on our way to the next class. Finally home, where my next class is. The rest of the day went by pretty quickly. I ended up taking Yui's advice and started writing more notes during our other classes. Now I've written a good 2 or 3 written pages. Once school wrapped up for the day, I say goodbye to Hikari and Yui and return home. I'm feeling pretty exhausted. I guess that's what 2 days of class will do to you when you're not used to studying. I suppose I'll get some dinner and have an early night. After all, it's only Wednesday tomorrow. I have to get through the rest of the school week before I can relax. We're turning in awfully early. Now it's Wednesday. All right. Oh, we get to do routines now. We have a tutorial. Use the time before school each morning to prepare for the day ahead. From your bedroom, you can view the calendar and check your friends' schedules. Plan your day according to the schedule of who you want to spend time with. Extra morning routine options will open up later in the game. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I've got some time before school. What should I do? Let's check the calendar. So we have, this is what day it is, right? The 18th? Yeah, okay. So we'll have alchemy today. Check the schedule. Oh, okay, so this is where we see all our magical girl friends and where they're gonna be. So Hikari, we get to see their evening schedule. Oh, because we have the same classes, duh. Cutie Star's tip of the day. Be sure to take plenty of breaks and stay hydrated. All right. So we know where will there be at the end of the day. All right, we did everything we could do. Let's go straight to school. I told you it was Cutie Star. I didn't doubt you. I didn't think that you mistranslated or lied to me. A nervous tension is in the air. When I entered the school lab this morning, according to Hikari, we'll be having our first alchemy class. The teacher is supposedly somewhat crazy, so we'll have that to look forward to. I managed to grab a seat between Hikari and Yui like usual. As soon as all the other students are settled, this classroom door boasts open and a man barges in. Good morning, students! I'm your alchemy teacher, Henry Steiner. You'll do as I say, and that way no one gets blown to pieces. Ha 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 ha! The students are silent. No one dares laugh along with the teacher. None of us can tell if he's serious or not. Is there a chance we'll get blown up during this class? What have I gotten myself into? The man before us looks like some kind of mad scientist. His coat is torn and burned, and a maniacal glint keeps appearing in his eyes. You're all new to the academy, so I'll go ahead and assume none of you have any inkling as to the true nature of alchemy. We're going to merge a sibling with another sibling and and kill our brother and put him in a robot. Can we have Snape instead, please? Yes, I was expecting Snape, and this is what we got. Alchemy is not magic. Alchemy is not science. Alchemy is the precise art and only be practiced by those who dedicate themselves to it fully. You might ask, why must we learn alchemy if it's not magic? I'll tell you why. Without alchemy, you magical girls wouldn't have any means of defending yourself should your powers fail you. The greatest magical girls in the world have used alchemy to turn the tides of battles with their innate powers could not win. Imagine having the ability to forge weapons from common ingredients. Imagine having the option to brew potions so potent that one sip could vanquish your foe in an instant. There are the doors alchemy will open for the cunning magical girl. Having an arsenal of options in combat is always a good thing. With all of that said, I want it to be known that most of you will fail this class. Most of you will not have the dedication, the perseverance to master alchemy. However, I still expect all of you to do your best. I will absolutely accept nothing less than that. What about a Glock like this one, Professor? This guy's intense. I've never had a teacher like him before. It's painfully clear that he's passionate about a subject, but why do I get a feeling he sees us as guinea pigs and not students? Before we begin brewing potions or forging items, you must understand the very basic principles of alchemy. Can you tell me the names of the 3 components that must be included in every single alchemy recipe? The class is silent. Just when I think no one is going to answer this impossible question, Yui timidly raises her hand. Yes, you there. Can you answer the question? Yes, sir. The names of the 3 components used in every alchemy recipe are the base, the solvent, and the catalyst. Aha! Bingo! Well done, young one. Yui beams as the teacher's praise. I'm really surprised she knew the answer to that question, although, being that she's fairly studious, I suppose it's not out of the ordinary for her to know such a thing. The base, the solvent, the catalyst, 3 components that together form the foundation of every alchemy recipe. In order to successfully synthesize an item or brew a potion using alchemy, you need to use those 3 components. Water, fire, earth. Oh wait, those are different. Those are different things. These components themselves can take many forms. Even some everyday items can be used in alchemy. Just because an item doesn't have special properties, it doesn't mean it can't be used in powerful recipes. In future lessons, I will go into details about finding alchemy components in the world around us. For now, I command you open your notebooks and start writing the following. The rest of the lesson continued reasonably smooth. Even though nothing got blown up that day, the students didn't seem to let their guard down for 1 second. I don't think I'll ever forget Mr. Steiner's eccentric attitude. Oh, ding dong. Before I knew it, man, it's just like a day-long class. That's crazy. Before I knew it, my 3rd day at school was over. Hikari and Yui said farewell at the gate. There's still a bit of time before it gets dark. Maybe I should use my time after school to make the most of my new student life. Well, what can I do? I could look around the school grounds, or go into town, or spend some time studying. Or I could try to meet some girls. My thoughts drifted back to yesterday when I shared lunch with Yui and Hikari on the rooftop. I was thinking agent, regent, and question mark? That's a good answer, too. Just so you know, I'm single too, and I thought it would be nice to find a partner during my time at the academy. That's pretty much my goal, too. I want to have a girlfriend by New Year's Eve. It's my ultimate dream. I'd love my partner by New Year's Eve. That's a good dream. Maybe I'll make it my goals, too. That's right. You and I both want a partner by New Year's Eve. I really should make that my ultimate goal. I don't want to ring in another New Year solo. Isn't New Year when they spend with their families, though? Isn't it Christmas with love, or like your partner, and New Year's with... Are they just making it an Americanized? Even though it's in Japan? This place is jam-packed full of cute magical girls. So I'm going to do it. I'll find someone special. Someone I can call my love. I'll use my time here effectively, meet the girl of my dreams. Tutorial, your school life. Starting today, you can make the most of your school life. Go out and meet as many people as you can. Form ongoing relationships and build trust within the people you care about. Select the travel option to explore. The world is now open. Will you seize every opportunity? During the evening and night, you can choose activities to participate in. Some actions take up time. Performing an action in the evening will progress time to night. Activities at night will move time forward to the next day. View the current time and data that's typed right of the screen. Actions that take time. Dating or spending time with girls, reading books, studying magic, brewing potions, or exploring the forest. Free actions are traveling, shopping, giving gifts, talking to characters. Perform as many actions of these actions as you like. Excellent. We're learning how to date a magical girl. Okay, let's check the schedule again. Okay, we could go... You can buy food from the cafe or convenience store. Food can act as an affordable gift for a girl. That's the name of the game! You're right. We said the name of the game in the stream, guys. Here, let's travel elsewhere. Okay, we're at... Okay, we're gonna open more places, but these are the places we can go now. Let's go to the... Donde está la biblioteca? Let's go to the biblioteca. Reading books. Don't try these methods at home, kids. Yes. Yes. You can borrow books from the school library, but only one book at a time. You can read books at home during your free time. When you finish reading a book, you can gain a significant boost to a key attribute. View your current items in the inventory menu. Is this the librarian? Spend time with you, give you a gift, use library. Let's use the library services. What should we do? Let's talk. I'm flattered that you take the time to converse with me. Truth be told, most students pay me no heed. It's heartwarming to have some company. Although I've only worked at this academy for a short time, I'm very familiar with it. My own dear wife studied here once upon a time, and what an impression she made upon these hallowed halls. She reached top of her class before graduating and was awarded with an illustrious gold star pin, the highest honor any student can achieve. Interesting. Ah, but that was some time ago. Alright, let's borrow a book. Ooh, look at all these books we can read. Okay, so it looks we probably wouldn't need to read the first one before we read the 3. We can read the Book of Magic, Book of Alchemy, Book of Perception, or Book of Expertise. Let's borrow the magic book. Okay. Let's spend time with Yui, I guess. Yui's affection isn't high enough for me to ask her on a date. I should try to get her affection up to level 10% before asking her out. Great. Should I hang out with her anyway and increase her affection? This will take up time. Sure. Why not, right? I hang out with Yui and we discuss a few different topics. Yui gets a little nervous when we start talking about our hopes and dreams. Yui's affection has increased by 1. Key attributes. Improve your mind and body by raising your key attributes. Improving these key attributes will make you more desirable to other people. There are ways to build up your attributes. Reading books is a start. View your key attributes from the status menu. There's still some time before I need to go to bed. What should I do? Okay. Maybe we should read the book that we just borrowed from the library. I currently have a Book of Magic 1. Reading it will increase my magic attribute. Since I haven't started the book yet, it will take some time to complete. There are 3 large chapters. Oh, 3 large chapters! Holy cannoli. Should I spend the night reading Book of Magic 1? Yeah, let's read the book. Let's be a nerd. I dive into the book and devote all of my attention to reading. Time ticks by as I turn page after page. Time is marching on. I'm starting to get sleepy, so I'll stop there for now. There are 2 chapters remaining. Time to get some sleep. Next day. It's the next day. It's the next day. We're doing things and it is the next day. I've got some time before school. What should I do? Okay, let's check the calendar. It's practical magic time. We're gonna meet Sandra Bullock. Oh, they are going to be unavailable after school. Well, shoot. Building attributes can increase the amount of money, ingredients, or potions you acquire. Good to know. Thanks, magical girl. Let's go. I'm assuming yeah, it said we're going to be able to do more things eventually, so. I can't read before school. That's dumb. Good morning! Good morning. The girls are waiting for me at the school gate. Apparently, Hikari is excited about something because she has a crazy grin on her face. Today's the day I've been waiting for! It's Practical Magic Day! Christina Aguilera does a 2020 version of Reflection? Wait, what? Don't brought it to my attention. I will need to listen to this. Thank you, Raver Gamer. Yeah, I will need to listen to that. You can barely get to school on time when you head directly there. I guess that's true. Maybe I shouldn't read books before school. What's that? Are you serious? Practical magic is where we get to actually get out of the classroom and use magic. Oh, really? Yes, really? Jeez, did you pay attention to Miss Otsuka's first class? Which one is Miss Otsuka again? Hikari pouts. She hates when I act like I haven't been paying attention. Miss Otsuka told us to call her Satomi on the first day of school. She's the one with the big... yes. Satomi Otsuka, our homeroom teacher. How could I forget my mature, well-endowed crush? Huh. Anyway, Satomi, I mean Miss Otsuka. She told us all about the classes we'll be taking, and the one that sounded the most exciting was practical magic. Hikari's eager grin returns. I don't doubt she's been looking forward to this class. I suppose it does sound kind of cool. I'll be able to see what all the girls are capable of, although I don't know if I'll be able to perform any magic. Well, should we head to class? Sure. I start to make my way towards our classroom when Hikari grabs my shoulder. No. We're going to be studying practical magic outside on the school field. An outside class? But there are bugs outside. And sunlight. Oh, will you grow up? It's nice being outside. It's sunny and warm, and the springtime air smells so beautiful. Of course you will. You've read 1/3 of a book. Exactly. We're so smart. Eek. But, shut it! You're coming with us! Huey laughs and follows along as Hikari drags me towards the school field. Good morning, students! Gather around, gather around! How are y'all this morning? I know it's a very early class. A lot of you are yawning, so I hope you're getting enough sleep. My name is Yoshida. I'm your practical magic teacher. I hope we can learn a lot together. Being outside on the school field and looking at Miss Yoshida in a track outfit makes me feel like I'm back in high school attending PE class. I'm half expecting to get hit in the head by a football at any moment. What a weird feeling. In this class, you'll learn to harness your raw magical energy. You're all capable of great feats of magic. That's why you're at this academy, after all. A magical girl is capable of drawing upon the energy within herself and focusing it into a powerful force that can alter the fabric of reality. Magical energy can create fireballs, conjure illusions, heal the injured, and shield the weak, or even stop time in its tracks. Hikari turns toward me at these words. I'm reminded of the time I froze a falling glass in midair. I suppose my magic can stop time? A magical girl's disposition directly affects the kind of magic she can cast. Chances are you have all dabbled with your magical abilities. You should all be familiar with the type of magic you're capable of producing. I'm going to ask a few of you now. Please share with the class what you've learned about your own magic. I'll go first to give you an idea. I'm Aya. My magic lets me summon magical fields of light that can dazzle onlookers. It is classed as defensive magic, and I developed it due to my kind and caring personality. Now, who can go next? Ah, you there! Hikari gasps when Miss Moshida indicates towards her. She steps forward shyly. My name is Hikari. I'm able to use healing magic. I first discovered this when I broke my arm falling down a staircase. I'm not sure what my personality is, though, so I don't know why I have healing magic. Miss Moshida nods and gives Hikari a round of applause. Thank you for sharing, Hikari. Your healing magic sounds wonderful. In my experience, it's usually those with thoughtful, generous personalities that acquire healing magic. Well done! She can also manifest flowers, it looks like. My magic lets me drain the life from other magical girls. I mean... Hikari steps back and lines up next to me again. She almost looks ashamed, as though she's embarrassed to have healing magic. The next student is called upon is Yui. She looks even more scared than Hikari did, but she takes a brave step forward anyway. I'm Yui. My magic is a little unreliable, and I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. All I know is that there's been a couple of times where strange things have happened to me. I can't really explain it, sorry. I'm so embarrassed. Healing magic? What good is wimpy magic like that, right? And that's why she was like, I don't want to be a doctor, I want to be a pop star. No trouble, Yui. Please don't fret. Some girls take longer to understand their powers, and there's no shame in that. We'll help you discover your powers together. Yui seems to take comfort in Miss Yoshida's words. A few of the other girls in class show their powers. After a bit of time, Miss Yoshida's fingers point at me. Guess I'm up. I step forward. You seem to be a very special case, Anola Gamber. Please, would you share with your class some information about your magic powers? Well, I've only been able to use my power once, and I don't think I had any control over it, but I was able to freeze an object in time. Huh? You froze an object in time? Yeah, it was a falling glass. It didn't just stop in midair, it literally froze the context of the glass and stopped falling. I see. How peculiar. And how would you describe your personality? A million adjectives flashed through my mind at the speed of light. I grabbed one at random and spit it out. Lazy. A few of the students laugh. Even Miss Yoshida cracks a smile, though I can tell she's trying not to crack up completely. Lazy, my. Why are you supposed to be a special case? I don't know why. Maybe it's my big dumb face or something like that. And they're like, this girl's a special case. I'll have to put some thought into the reasons why you hide your magic. Protagonist powers. My Junko poses. Very good, Analog Amber. I can't quite get a reading on Miss Yoshida's reaction to my magic. Does she think I'm ordinary? Is the ability to freeze objects in time a common magical power? Or could it be something more? Could I be a destined hero? Born to rise up and conquer an even demon lord with my ability to stop glasses falling in midair? Miss Yoshida continues the lesson. Most of the students are quite attentive, though I can tell some people are getting easily distracted because we're outside. The lesson wraps up with Miss Yoshida telling us we'll all begin our actual magic practice next week. This appointment grumble erupts from the class, and the sound of the school bell sends us on our way. Tomorrow is Friday! Can you believe the week has nearly ended? Nope, seems too good to be true. I know you act like you're not impressed, but I can tell you're enjoying classes so far. Yeah, I am, to be honest. I'm pretty excited learning about this stuff. I'm good! I'm really happy we're attending school together, and we even made a new friend this week. You mean Yui? Where is she anyway? I don't know. Doesn't she normally meet us here before going home? Yeah, I wonder if she got caught up somewhere. Well, don't sweat it. We'll see her tomorrow after all. Yep. You want to walk home together? Maybe not today. I've got some things I'd like to do. Oh, okay. Maybe next time. Well, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Alright. They were both unavailable. So maybe we can go home and read our book? Yeah, we don't need to go to the library. What's in the classroom? There's no one around today. What should I do? Oh, go somewhere else. Anybody in the hallway? Oh! Who's this? Hi, Marceline. The school guide is sitting here. What should I do? Ask Marceline for information? Oh, you're a first-year student, right? I can give you information. What do you want to know? They didn't see her the next day. No one did. Oh, okay. Oh, she just gives me, like, info. Anybody at school or anybody at the library? Oh, just the librarian. We already were. Okay, let's just go home. Speaking of magical girls, there's a Madoka Magica spin-off series. Oh yeah, it's a new one or the one that what is the one that we found called, Yanyo? Remember? I did see there was one. I wonder if it's the one that I saw or it's something different. What is it called, Pone? Looking it up. Thank you. Magia Record. That doesn't sound familiar. I wonder if it's something different than what we've seen then. Very interesting. Yes, that's the one. Oh, is it? Oh. I'll have to put that on my list of things to watch. Yeah, let's just go home, I guess. Can I read my book when I'm at home? There's still some time before I need to go to bed. What should I do? Oh, we wasted our evening. Yep. I'll read the book. Doesn't compare to the original? That's good to know. Thank you. I really loved the original, so it's good to know what expectations I should have going in, I guess. Alright. Time to get some sleep. Alright, it's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. 420 blaze it. Alright, let's check the calendar. Homeroom day today. I wish they crossed off the days so I knew exactly what day I was on. Right. Oh. Be sure to take plenty of breaks and stay hydrated. Got it, dude. Pretty average. Oh, that's disappointing because I really liked the first one. I probably still watch it. Not gonna lie. I like magical girl stuff. Alright, I checked the schedule. Alright, so Hikara's unavailable in the evening, but Yui will be in the library. And Yui will be unavailable in the evening, but Hikari will be at Cafe Shiba. But we haven't been to Cafe Shiba yet. I don't know if we can go there, but maybe. We gotta remember what they like and dislike. That's ridiculous. Oh, it just tells us. Okay. Oh no, that's my old save. I won't save over that. Man, I'm like in this process of playing games I haven't played in a year. Is Cafe Shiba a dog cafe with all Shiba Inus? Rob, that would be so amazing. I sure hope it is now. I sure hope it is. Okay. Didn't it say that there was like icons I could check to see stuff? Oh, they're over here. Okay. Oh, look, I'm getting an F and everything. Hey, look, that's me. You can tell by my yellow Converse. I guess. Wow, I'm doing a bad job in all of my subjects. Okay, let's see. Do I have anything in my inventory? Right, I have a book. I have 500 yen. F. I know. F for my grades, right, guys? Okay, let's go to school. What did everyone think of their first week? I hope you're all learning a lot. I remember way back when I was a student, I was overwhelmed with all the knowledge my students or my teachers wanted to share. Yeah, F. I have a good feeling you're all going to make wonderful magical girls, and I'll make it my sworn duty to help each and every one of you. Oh, and I also wanted to introduce someone else that can help you. This is Marceline. Marceline is a second-year student, so she is your senior. Good to meet you. Marceline has kindly volunteered to offer guidance to the school's first-year students. She'll be at your disposal during school hours. Since I'm your senior, I'll know much more than any of you, so I guess I'll help you out and give you information about school life, classes, extracurricular activities, whatever. You can find me in the first floor hallways whenever you need assistance. Thank you, Marceline. For the rest of today's class, I'd like to go over whatever you've learned during the week. The class goes on. And the beat goes on. Oh, Yui, you waited for us today. Oh, hello, Amber. Hello, Hikari. Yo! Sorry I left yesterday without saying goodbye. I had something urgent I needed to attend to. My vampire problems. Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's wonderful. There's no need to worry. I had a great week thanks to both of you. I'm so happy I'd meet some friends here. Me too, it's been such a fun week. Should we all walk home together? Oh, I actually live here now at the dorms. Whoa, really? I had no idea. Also, I have this weird crown on the side of my head. Sorry I never told you sooner. Actually, the reason I left early yesterday was to finish setting up everything in my room. I had some new furniture delivered, so it finally feels like home. Wow, that's pretty cool. It must be nice to have your own place. It's not bad. I mean, there's other students around, but my room is private. Private, huh? Do you not have your own place, Hikari? No, I still live with my mother. I can't wait to get my own place, though. Ah, I see. What about you, Analog Amber? Hey, Rum Cake, welcome in. Happy Friday, friend. I hope you're having a good Friday. Welcome to How to Date a Magical Girl, where we are poorly learning how to date a magical girl. Oh, why did you only move in now? My family had a sudden accident. Oh, yeah, Rum Cake, I hope you're having a good day. Thank you, everybody, for welcoming in Rum Cake. Hello, everyone. The title of the game says it all. It really does, Rum Cake. Our goal, apparently, is to get a girlfriend by New Year's Eve. Not study magical girl school. No, no. Of course. Yeah, thank you, everybody, for being so welcoming to everybody that jumps into chat. I appreciate that. Let me just do something here really quick. before we continue on. What about me? I have a small apartment in town all to myself. We like having everybody around. Everybody in this chat right now that's been talking, we like having you around. Ooh, lucky you. Hikari seems to be moping. I think she's a bit envious that Yui and I have our own places while she still lives at home with her mom. We even like the folks in chat not talking. Exactly! We like those people too. Maybe. No, I'm just kidding. Hikari, you're always welcome to visit my place, you know. And I'm sure Yui wouldn't mind having you over once in a while, too. Of course, it would be my pleasure. Thankfully, no weird bot names. Yeah, we don't have, like, get my penis bigger or whatever. Whatever usernames these bots have nowadays. Like, Big Dick Energy. Oh, yeah, actually, that would be kind of funny if we had a bot named Big Dick Energy in chat. This is a mature stream. We're charting for mature audiences. Anyway, Hikari brightens up a little. Thank you, I might just take you up on that offer. Well, I don't know why she sounded like Mickey Mouse. Yes, very mature. Thank you, Clegg. Well, I'm off for now. Have a good evening, you two. Bye, Yui. See you later. Catch ya. Catch ya. Catch you in the flippity flop. Shall we walk home together? Shall we walk home together? I keep forgetting my character voices. There's still some things I want to do. Rain check? Yeah, okay, see you later. School's finished for the day. How should I spend the evening? Okay, so we know our friend is going to be... Our friend Yui. I saw some kind of dirty username in my chat today. Did you, Pone? Okay, was it... Not chatting. Did you see... Okay, so the ones that we have been seeing are like... The ones that we saw on Steve's stream last night was, Stepbrother, help me out of here. Daddy will never find out. Male erection pill or something like that. Like, there were some... You know, the bots typically have funky names, which is fine, but they were just a little much last night. Well, yeah, rum cake, yeah, this is what when we were playing in Danganronpa last night, that's what we were like, check out these babies and shit. Alright. I don't want to talk to anyone, I want to finish reading my book. We're gonna finish reading the book tonight. This commander bot and lyrics and typical are what bots, but these ones are just weird. Yeah, these lewdly named ones are a little different, so. Okay. We finished our first book, friends. Oh, I now have a D in magic instead of an F. Killer. We went da-da-da-da. Level up. Time to get some sleep. Okay, now it's Saturday. What are we gonna do now that it's Saturday? We don't have school today. Uh-oh. Beep boop. Oh, my phone. What time is it? Oh, it's just a text message. Oh my god, waking up! Wake up! You're missing school! Just kidding. It's the weekend. I got you good. Anyway, Yui wants to go to the cafe. You should come with us. Wire in. Hikari in her early morning text messages. What am I gonna do with this girl? Wait, this visual novel has stats? It sure does. We're going to... Locked. Locked. How dare you message me on a Saturday about school? They have me intrigued. Now they have my attention. Yes. Yeah, I can show you in just a second. Actually, I can show you right now, I think. So we're going to school. So this is apparently my cash outfit. It just says K on my shirt, like, K. So you, like, level up your affection with the girls. There's girls we haven't met yet, apparently. And then we can read books and, like, attend classes and stuff and get our stats up. And apparently we can get more spells and items and stuff if we, like, are better at our... These are, like, our 4 things we're going to be tested on in school. So yeah, we can, like, level up our magic, alchemy, perception, and expertise stats. You know, weird cross, pot, eyeballing, coin. Alright. Might be fun to hang out with Yui and Hikari at the cafe, but I still have to mess with Hikari at least a little bit. I quickly reply back. And as usual, I immediately after messages get since I get a response back. You meanie, you don't have a choice. Come meet us at Cafe Shiba. Rob, we're gonna get to see what Cafe Shiba is. I send her back a serious reply and let her know I'll be there. Cafe Shiba. I think I've seen her on the walk over to school. Should be easy to get there. Woof woof. Yeah, I hope it's like the man's best friend game and we get to see dogs. Side note, I found out that man's best friend, the dog dating game. Wait, what is it called? Holy crap, that's awesome. I assume this isn't 18 plus. No, I think this is an 18 plus game. So they're in Magical Girl College. Best Friend Forever! Yes, Best Friend Forever. Best Friend Forever released the full version. It just dropped like a bomb on me and released the full thing yesterday. So I'm thinking, damn it, they always are. Yeah. Yeah, they always are. But yeah, they're like in Magical Girl College. This was actually recommended to me after I played Doki Doki Literature Club. And there is a warning on this game that there may be scenes that are horrific. What is this? What does it say? It's like there may be scenes that are horrific and sensitive to users or something like that. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this turns into like a horror game like Doki Doki does. But we'll see. It gets dark and stuff. I'm hoping it's some. According to the page, it does say, yeah, the Steam mature content description says this game can contain content not appropriate for all ages or may not be appropriate for viewing at work, some violence, general mature content. So we may get some stuff. We'll see. Oh wait, Cafe Shiba is the name of the developer. Is it? Oh, that's right. It is the name of the developer. I forgot about that. The wafting aroma of fine coffee invites me to the cafe's approach. I might still give this a look then. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it ends up. I'm intrigued. Brief search about the game mentioned the phrase nightmare fuel. Okay, everyone knows that those are two of my favorite things in the entire world and that I love being terrified all the time. So we could do it. They've even made games about learning Japanese. Well, hot dog, we might have to just learn some Japanese on a stream one day. Anyway, we come in, we enter, I'm surprised to see the place is still fairly empty, but I immediately spot two girls at a table giving me a goofy wave. Nightmare and fuel, good stuff, I know. Look at their cash outfits. Look at her cute outfit. Look at her cute outfit. Like, they look so cute in their non-uniform clothes. I'd be in that stream for sure, lol. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Learning Japanese, I'd love it. Geez, you took your time, didn't you? They're so fucking cute. What the hell? Yeah, this is Hikari. She's like the typical girl next door, childhood best friend girl. And this is Yui. She's like the likes spooky stuff, studious girl. They're going to ruin it by speaking? Clack, that's pretty true. The dialogue's not great so far. Yikes, sorry. Good morning. Good morning, Yui. Good morning, Hikari. Yeah, the dialogue's not great. And it's college? That just clicked. That's so rare, and I appreciate that. I think they did it on purpose. Oh, that's a shame. Hopefully it gets better. Yeah, some of the dialogue has not been great. I had to say this word. Ethan, can you type the word that I had to say earlier that I didn't like? Can you type that word in chat? There was a word that I said out loud that I just don't like that word. I think it's like a let word. Why did you star it out? No, it looks like it's all yeah, they used that word already. They used that word in like the first 5 minutes of the game. We could see the underwear. The where I had to read the text was like right below her underwear line. It was the censor is so good. I know it's just it makes it look so gross. Okay, which it is like I don't like that word. It's like other people's moist. Oh, you know what word I saw? Okay, I know we're like pausing gameplay right now. I didn't want to open for a wall wounds. Okay, thank you. I saw this word earlier and I thought to myself, like, that's probably a word that people maybe would not like either. Supple? The word supple. I can imagine that always also being on the list of words that that people don't like. Yeah, moist. Like, moist doesn't really bother me. I think about cake when I think about that word. So, but I can understand how people are bothered by it. Supple, yes. I don't even remember where I read that word. It was somewhere at work. Like, too. So, like, I don't know what I was reading. Moist, delicious cake, yes. It's a good word if you're looking for a good tree branch or making a bow. Yes, that's very true. But yeah, that's sort of like, I feel like supple is in the I feel like supple, I keep saying it, is in the list of words that some people would maybe not like, so I get it. Cause blushes, cause I am a cake. You are a cake. Have you ever been here before, Analog Amber? No, never. How about you? Oh yeah, I come here all the time. I really like the coffee here. Plus, they always remember my order now, so it's less awkward to come here than to go anywhere else. Because I forget. Yep. It's a pretty cozy place. It'd be a cool idea to bring our books here and study. I already finished my book. Way ahead of you. Oh, please, it's the weekend. Can we talk about studying some other time? Yeah, let's just enjoy the weekend. Have you two ordered yet? No, not yet. I can't decide. I want to get a croissant, but I don't know if it'll fill me up either. Fill me up? Would I be better off getting an apple Danish? Or that not be enough either? Why don't you get one of each? One of each? I'm not made of money, sheesh! I recommend the strawberry parfait. It's wonderful. Parfait? For breakfast? You're my kind of girl, Yui. Before long, a waitress comes around to take our order. I'll have the strawberry parfait, please. Oh, and my usual coffee. I'll have a strawberry... Huh? What did I do? You ordered all the things I couldn't decide between. You're a monster. Why did she say she comes to this place again? She likes the coffee and they know her order. She must have a complicated coffee order. She's like, my usual black coffee. Get my usual black coffee. Oh, right, because it's too hard to offer coffee at other places. Exactly. It's difficult. Well, relax. I got a bit of everything so we can all share. Oh. Wow, that's really nice of you, Amber. Thanks so much. Oh. You don't have to thank me if you don't want to, Hikari. Oh. I can't believe you do such a nice, thoughtful thing. What's the catch? Yeah, liar. Well, that was a fucking lie. No catch, I promise. Just enjoy the food. Oh, well then thank you. After Hikari finished grilling me about being generous, the waitress brings her order out. Yui's holding back a yawn as she sips her coffee from a gigantic mug. Is that your usual order, Yui? Yeah. It's a bit big, I know. What's in it? It's a cappuccino with an extra shot of I am embarrassed at my ability to say words today. Infection. Espresso. Espresso. Wow, you must be so energetic if you drink that all the time. Actually, I'm kind of the opposite. Because I stay up so late, I need these in the morning just to function. Hikari looks at Yui quizzically. I can tell she wants to ask why Yui's always up late, but doesn't want to be intrusive. For once, I actually know something Hikari doesn't. I give her a smug grin. Yui stays up watching horror films more often than not. Isn't that right, Yui? Yui nods gently. Whoa, horror films? I get goosebumps just saying those words. You must be really brave, Yui. Oh, no, not really. I can be a bit of a scaredy cat. I have lots of trouble falling asleep after watching something scary. I hear noises and see things in the shadows that aren't there. So this has got me like looking all around the edge, like popping out. No offense. Don't worry, I know I have some strange habits. What about you, Hikari? What are your hobbies? I'm a bit like Amber. I kind of just like watching anime and reading manga. I love manga too. I read all sorts of horror stories. I don't think we would read the same kind of stuff. That's too bad. What kind of manga do you read? No, I can't tell you. You think I'm a little kid. Oh, well, go on. You know my weird hobby. I won't judge you. Every morning before preschool. Uh, oh, oh, I see why you didn't want to tell me about it. It's okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Me, I'm having buffering. Me too. Oh no! Uh-oh. Here, I'll go up to the be right back. Alright, I'm gonna see, I do some relic running in the meantime, but I'm still here. Okay, sounds good, Rubcake, thank you. Yeah, we noticed this last weekend with, what was going on? GDQ? Was that last weekend? By the way, I take the music. Thank you, Rubcake. I appreciate that. Yeah, we've noticed recently with some of the online... Oh, hello, I see you! Oh, perfect! Okay, good. It seems like if I'm personally dropping, I get notifications about it on OBS, and I haven't been getting those, but I've been having trouble cutting out, so I'm wondering if maybe there's not some Twitch issues, so let's get Rob Sab's name back where it belongs over here, in the middle of this box. It always moves, I don't know why, it's irritating. Alright, back to our magical girls here. She's always collected books and manga. There's nothing wrong with something like liking something that inspires you. In fact, I think it's great. I would love to sit down and watch Cutie Star with you sometime. I like that way I'm used to its Gemma, but yeah, you're in and out for me. I'm so sorry, Raver Gamer. I'm sorry you guys are having trouble. I don't know what's happening. Let me know if you guys are keeping... That means so much to me. Thank you. analog Amber can join us too. I don't know a bigger fan of Cutie Star than Amber. Hey, don't drag me down with you. My obsession with Cutie Star is private. It might be an earn in the black either if I showing up Facebook here. Maybe it's because you're double streaming. Yeah, let me see if I can. I wonder if ending there. Let me see if that changes anything. Yeah, I guess that's true. I also have been trying multi-streaming lately, so maybe that's part of one platform though. Charter says no to that. Charter says no to a lot of things. Let's see. I don't know if I can end on just one. Thing though. Yeah, I don't see a way that I can do that. This cloud can't even handle me right now. Try a quick start and start to see it if it improves. Okay, let me just